one or two, but we did, I think it was 22 public mails, and out of that, they were all fine. Physicals were good, and then we did one for a public that we spayed, and then there was another public that we spayed, and then we had a spay of a volunteer, and we took care of that cat. Her name was Moo Moo, and she was black and white, and she was very, very cute. Very cute. And between 1 and 1:30, 1:30, 1:40, we dismissed all of those male cats. The people came back very easily and nicely, and just we got one done after the other, and checkouts went really well. And then we got our 4 boys done, and everything was real good on those, no problems whatsoever. And then we had to do Sasakani. Sasakani was ready to knock the socks off of her 4 little boys because they were all in the double condo together, and she's up on the shelf, and there's a space in the back, and her tail was hanging down forever. She wouldn't pick it up, and the boys, they were just playing and whacking at that tail, and she was getting so mad at them. It was so cute. It's like, Sasakani, pick your tail up, and she didn't. It was so cute. But Sasakani did just fine. We gave her some fluids because of her being a full adult and had been nursing. And then we also did, we have a new cat, orange and white, that was brought in last night. Her name is Citrine. Citrine, it means yellow. And she is a golden white cat. She was found at Independence Dam, and we got her spayed. I didn't mention her before because we didn't do the spay, or excuse me, we didn't do her leukemia FIV test until she was sedated. That way I didn't have to poke her but once. So her name is Citrine. She's a young adult, about 1.5 years, golden white, and just a really nice cat. And then we did Sable, and Sable is done. She's, you know, we've worried about her lungs this whole time, and they are, she actually did very well. She's still in recovery because she was the last one done, but she's just about there to come up. I think she'll be coming up here real quick. And then we did a physical on Muri, and her physical is fine. We just continue to do what we're doing. And then I wanted to give you an update on Mowgli. Mowgli, Dr. Darcy was very pleased with. As you know, she came in, what's it been? 5 weeks maybe that she came in. Dr. Darcy has seen her a couple times already, and the first time Dr. Darcy saw her, she was very concerned about her tongue. She saw her just a few days after she arrived, and I had told her before Darcy came, said it almost looks like something went around the tongue, but you know, obviously we checked it upside down and backwards and inside out, and there was nothing on or tied or anything to the tongue. But it looked like something had happened to her tongue because you could see a distinct line across it. And so, you know, no matter what happened, you treat that as Dr. Darcy had us do, the same way. We treated for pain, we treated for like a possible infection, and we treated her with anti-inflammatories. And so, Dr. Darcy said like a month ago when she saw Mowgli that we just have to wait and see what happens. The main thing is that she can eat, that she does eat. And with pain meds, she does eat. So I've routinely have sent pictures to Darcy all along to see the transaction of this tongue, how it has developed over this last month. And it's actually, Dr. Darcy said today, she thought it looked better than what it had before. So we are both, and this is something that we said at the beginning, either something had been on it and had come off, obviously, or she had gotten into something caustic, and that kind of burned the tongue in some way, whether it was from a chemical, probably a chemical reaction. So the tongue itself is actually looking a little bit better. The tip of it may slough off. And sometimes people may say, well, do you just leave it slough off? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. You don't ever want to have to cut into a tongue. If any of you ever had a cat get hit by a car and it slices the tongue, it bleeds like crazy, and we don't want that to happen. So by sloughing off, but by preventing infection too by the antibiotics, it will kind of seal the blood vessels as it sloughs off. And so that is the course of plan that we've had all along, and it continues to be the same. So we're just leaving some time go by and seeing. Obviously, you can tell that she is gaining weight and she eats really good. It does take her pain meds to be able to eat with relish. I mean, she just chows down. And without it, you can tell kind of when that pain med eases up a little bit. But we've got like 8-hour pain meds, and we have 24-hour pain meds, and we're treating her with that. She also, Dr. Darcy wanted her to have, it's a high potent anti-inflammatory, and she got that today. So that in addition to helping with her tongue, it does also increase her appetite as well. So, gosh, I think we're on the right track with her. It does not seem to be cancer. It's something you always worry about when you're in that mucus area of the mouth, that soft tissue, but it doesn't seem to be that. It does seem to be some kind of a chemical or caustic reason of what happened. Okay, I've got to go. I've got to take care of a couple things out here, and I'll chat with you later.
I think he's allergic to cats. He's having an allergic reaction.
Okay, well, you gotta go tell your leader.
We did. She told us to go do.
Okay, she's gotta contact your mom. I can't medically do anything. The only thing I can do is put a cold cloth on that, and don't scratch it. Yeah, don't scratch it. Did you pick up a cat? Have you ever picked up a cat before?
No. I think I picked up one, and it was on the door.
Okay, don't